A revolutionary story idea, a barnstorming sci-fi sensation, and a timeless classic that scooped up 4 Academy Awards. 1999's The Matrix stands tall as a bona fide blockbuster masterpiece. The film follows Thomas Anderson, a computer programmer who moonlights as the hacker Neo, as he uncovers a chilling truth. The reality he knows is a simulation called the Matrix, orchestrated by malevolent machines. Awakening to this deception, Neo joins a band of rebels in a fight for humanity's survival, setting the stage for a cinematic journey unlike any other. This groundbreaking premise birthed a franchise, spawning sequels, animated spin-offs, and a legacy that continues to captivate audiences. Given its innovative storytelling and trailblazing production, it's no shock that The Matrix is packed with fascinating behind-the-scenes tidbits, casting quirks, and production secrets. Whether you're a casual viewer or a die-hard fan, these 15 facts will deepen your appreciation for this sci-fi icon. 1. Johnny Depp was the Wachowskis' first pick for Neo. Keanu Reeves turned Neo into a cultural icon with his stoic, cool, and understated charm, but the role almost went to a very different 90s star. According to Koimoy, the Wachowskis initially had their hearts set on Johnny Depp. Known for his edgy roles in films like Edward Scissorhands and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Depp's unconventional vibe and effortless charisma made him a natural fit for the enigmatic hacker. But he wasn't the only name in the mix. Brad Pitt, Val Kilmer, and Will Smith were also considered before Reeves landed the part. Smith famously passed on the role, later joking he'd have messed it up, leaving Reeves to redefine action heroism for a new generation. 2. Kerenne Moss wasn't the first choice for Trinity. While Neo's casting saga is well-trodden ground, Trinity's journey to the screen is equally surprising. Before Kerenne Moss donned the leather and shades, the Wachowskis eyed a slew of A-list actresses for the role, per Looper. Salma Hayek, Sandra Bullock, and even Madonna were in contention, while Jada Pinkett Smith reportedly screen-tested before the directors shifted gears. Moss, then a relative unknown with a handful of TV credits, stepped in and delivered a performance so fierce and magnetic that it's hard to imagine anyone else as Trinity. Her chemistry with Reeves became a cornerstone of the film's emotional heft. 3. Custom sunglasses defined the film's cyberpunk cool. The Matrix isn't just a movie, it's a vibe. Beyond its mind-bending plot and slick action, the film's fashion, especially those iconic sunglasses, became a cultural touchstone. According to Showbiz Cheat Sheet, every pair was custom-crafted by designer Richard Walker of Blind Design Project. Tailored to each character, Neo's sleek ovals, Trinity's sharp angles, Morpheus's reflective pince-nez, the shades weren't just accessories, they were statements. Post-release, Blind capitalized on the hype, selling replicas to fans eager to channel that cyberpunk swagger. 4. Color-coding distinguished planes of existence. The Wachowskis didn't just tell a story, they built a visual language. As Cine-Grading notes, color played a starring role in distinguishing the film's realms. The Matrix itself glows with a sickly green tint, evoking a digital prison, while the real world is bathed in stark blues, signaling cold, harsh reality. The only green in the real world? The code scrolling across the Nebuchadnezzar's screens, a subtle nod to the simulation's lingering presence. This meticulous palette deepened as the sequels unfolded, with new hues guiding viewers through the expanding mythology. 5. Sydney, Australia/production costs. Making The Matrix was a gamble, and the Wachowskis played it smart. After struggling to secure studio backing, they opted to film in Sydney, Australia, a decision that shaved millions off the budget. Showbiz Cheat Sheet reports that Warner Bros. Pegged a US-based shoot at $95 million, but the Australian production wrapped for just $60 million. The savings didn't compromise quality. Sydney's urban sprawl doubled as The Matrix's dystopian cityscape, and the film raked in over $463 million worldwide, proving ingenuity pays off. 6. A trans metaphor woven into the narrative. Great films often carry deeper meanings, and The Matrix is no exception. Lily Wachowski confirmed to BBC News that the story doubles as a transgender allegory, a revelation that resonates with the director's own journeys. Known as the Wachowski brothers in 1999, both Lily and Lana have since transitioned, and their work reflects that experience. The red pill, the struggle against an imposed reality, the search for true self, all mirror trans themes. Lily has shared how trans fans have connected with the films, even if mainstream audiences weren't ready for an overt exploration back then. 7. Anime fueled the Wachowskis' vision. Long before anime conquered global pop culture, the Wachowskis were devotees. Film highlights how Ghost in the Shell, a seminal cyberpunk anime, shaped The Matrix. From its dystopian tech to its existential questions, the influence is unmistakable. The directors leaned into anime's stylized action and vivid aesthetics, later doubling down with The Animatrix, a collection of animated shorts that expanded the universe. The Matrix didn't just borrow from anime, it helped catapult the medium into the Western spotlight. 8. Keanu Reeves powered through a spinal injury. The cast's 4-month training regimen, martial arts, wire work, and choreography was brutal, but no one endured more than Keanu Reeves. Battling a spinal injury severe enough to warrant surgery, Reeves kept it under wraps to secure his role, per behind-the-scenes accounts. His grit paid off, delivering fight scenes that blend grace and ferocity. From sparring with Morpheus to dodging Agent Smith's blows, Reeves' physicality anchors the film, proving his commitment went beyond the script. 9. Philosophical homework prepped the cast. Acting in The Matrix wasn't just physical, it was intellectual. To grasp the story's dense themes, Keanu Reeves and his co-stars were assigned hefty reading. Goodreads lists 3 key texts: Simulacra and Simulation by Jean Baudrillard, which even appears on screen, Out of Control by Kevin Kelly, and Introducing Evolutionary Psychology by Dylan Evans. These books, exploring reality, technology, and human nature, help the cast internalize the film's heady concepts, enriching their performances with nuance. 10. The opening scene won over skeptical producers. A persistent myth claims the Wachowskis blew their initial $10 million budget on Trinity's rooftop chase to impress Warner Bros. CBR debunked that. But there's truth in the tale. With only bound under their belts, the Wachowskis faced a wary studio. To ease tensions, they polished the film's opening, an electrifying blend of acrobatics and tension, and sent it to execs. It worked, securing the green light and setting the tone for a movie that would redefine sci-fi. 11. Bullet time redrew cinematic boundaries. Few moments in film history are as instantly recognizable as Neo dodging bullets in slow motion. This bullet time effect, detailed by Wired, was a game changer. Using a rig of dozens of cameras snapping frames in sequence, the team stitched the shots into a seamless, time-bending spectacle. Debuting in the rooftop showdown, it wasn't just cool, it was revolutionary, influencing everything from Max Payne to Inception. The Matrix didn't just use effects, it rewrote the playbook. 12. The Matrix code came from sushi recipes. That cascading green code? It's more mundane than you'd think. Production designer Simon Whiteley told CNN he drew inspiration from his wife's Japanese sushi cookbooks. Scanning and tweaking the characters, he crafted the digital rain that defines the Matrix's look. It's a brilliant twist. Something as everyday as a recipe transformed into a symbol of an alien reality. Next time you watch, imagine Neo deciphering a miso soup ingredient list. 13. The Lobby Shootout packed over 10,000 squibs. The Lobby Shootout, Neo and Trinity blasting through a hail of bullets, is pure adrenaline. To pull it off, the crew unleashed over 10,000 squibs, per Empire magazine. These tiny explosives shredded the set's marble pillars, creating a chaotic ballet of destruction. Months of planning ensured every blast hit its mark, blending practical effects with the film's high-tech sheen. It's a masterclass in action that still holds up decades later. 14. The highway chase cost millions and a custom set. The Matrix Reloaded upped the ante with its highway chase, a 14-minute thrill ride of crashes and combat. The Guardian reveals the team built a 1.5-mile highway on a California naval base for $2.5 million, just for this scene. Filming stretched over 3 months, with stunt drivers, CGI, and practical effects merging seamlessly. Costly? Yes. Worth it? Absolutely. It's one of the most ambitious action sequences ever committed to film. 15. Philosophy and religion shape the saga. The Matrix isn't just eye candy, it's brain food. The Wachowskis wove in ideas from Plato's allegory of the cave, Baudrillard's simulations, and religious motifs, per the New York Times. Neo's arc echoes a messiah's journey, death, resurrection, salvation, while Buddhist and Gnostic threads question reality itself. This intellectual backbone elevates the trilogy, inviting fans to ponder free will and existence long after the credits roll.